That was scary.
We're up before dawn because we want to catch a sunrise. When you're on your way to photograph a sunrise, the only thing to talk about in the car is what makes a good one. At the time I thought we really sounded like we knew what we were talking about, but listening back to it, I think Dan was just rambling on.
Cloud helps the colour because it's like different colours are bouncing off the... If you think like the light refracts. Yeah. Good. I'll show you. Yes. No. Yeah. Different colours of the light refract in different ways. So like the blues and the oranges and the yellows, etc. They all sort of essentially hit different points in the sky. Yeah.
As we climbed higher and higher, the sun began to peek out, and so the race was on. We found a place to park and followed the trail which said viewpoint. We figured that'd be a great place to start.
Are we just sending the drones up here? I think walk down that way or somewhere else.
The boys rushed ahead, but I was just enjoying the sound of the forest waking up.
So whilst the boys have gone across the road to capture the sunrise, I've stumbled across this and I need to get the drone out and capture this.
For this next sequence, I don't really think I need to say anything. Capturing the spectacular scenery made me feel like I was one step closer to a Planet Earth cameraman. I took the time to capture some photos, and these are the results.
You have to come with me. I need to show you this. So I accidentally noticed there was a fence a bit lower down, and the view is a bit special.
This lower viewpoint gave me a great view, so I set the camera up hoping to capture a time lapse. Left it recording for a couple of seconds, but whilst I got distracted photographing a bird, I knocked the camera off. There's nothing quite as terrifying as almost dropping all of your gear down the side of a cliff. I set it back up again and managed to capture the time lapse, and I'm so glad it worked out. Whilst the time lapse was capturing, I photographed the wildlife around me. There wasn't much. but there was enough to keep me occupied. It was the jackdaws that really caught my imagination. Seeing them perform their acrobatic displays through the mist and fog was quite the spectacle. And now it was time to go and find the guys. I didn't have to look too far. This was their view. The clouds moving through the valley and touching the sides gently as they go. And no trip to the Forest of Dean would be complete without a treasure hunt.
Where have we gone?
Nag's Head. Nag's Head, yeah.
Nag's Head. RSPB Nag's Head to try and find some wild boar. And they're on the sighting board, so all good. Time to see if we can find them. Richard packing his bag.
Yep, last minute.
We found tons of scrapes. These are areas where the boar turn the ground over looking for roots and food. We even found some tracks in this flooded area. We soon realised the magnitude of the task we'd set upon. It was pretty much like finding a needle in a haystack. The frustrating thing was, the signs of them were everywhere, but we couldn't see them anywhere.
That's deep.
That's what she said. Stumbling across this cave, we began to take photos of it, but it was quickly interrupted. The canopy began to rain down on us, and we couldn't quite figure out why at first. It wasn't raining, and what was falling seemed like seeds. We couldn't see anything, but we could hear it. Then all of a sudden,
So all of that was just the pigeons?
Yeah. Which is the pigeons, crazy, right?
And jumping branch to branch? That's cool. So far, absolutely no luck whatsoever trying to find these pigs or boar. But we think we may have heard a goshawk, so we're going to go and see if we can find out what that is. I did see a buzzard. I'll post a picture now, and good luck if you can find it, but I'll point it out after.
so I didn't actually see the buzzard at the time of taking photos. It was only after when it flew off that I noticed it. But it's here. I wish I'd have seen it before. I would have got a much better photo. We searched for about 4 hours with absolutely no luck, and we needed to head back, so it was unfortunately time to call it a day. This was a really last minute trip, but it was one I really needed. To get out amongst nature and to have that whole place to ourselves was just such a great experience. But I think next time we'll see it in summer.